Miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey, set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. First play of the game, first throw of the game. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Here's a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carney now, kicking away following the touchdown. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Steady.
He'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the 35, here's second down and 2. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
It's third and 4. And it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Giants first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 20, here's second and 9. Motion man is Johnston. Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the Giants are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, New York. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Jones now on the return. Good work by the coverage team on the ensuing kickoff. They slowed up the return man, and they stop him shy of the 20.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
They'll run. It's massive Virginia Tech. Rachel Tootin. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced to his right. Under pressure. Now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Ready, ready.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Working across the field. This one to Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. On the toss, they'll run. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll look to throw. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. He works free, right side. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. A return coming from the 14. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, Cowboy 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Boye Mafe getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
cannot get away. Great job down there to hold them to a short return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Showing off the elusiveness there. Able to dance his way forward. It's a gain of about 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no good.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pick up there of 19 yards. 1st down, Giants.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, New York.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Giants are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
The 10-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
It's a gain of 6.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Motion man is Johnston. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Giants will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Ready, set, Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to his running back, Bayshore Chutin. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Good job coming back to the ball on the completion. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw again. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack the guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there. lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That run good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, Giants.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after catch.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now on first and 10. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Viking, 18. Go street.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force it, fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Going for it all. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess it?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set up to throw. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Here's a run going left. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Second down and 8. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Giants going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
60 Bison. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Motion man is Johnston. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense...
And that is caught on 4th and goal. They got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, New York. Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Cowboys 13. Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey. Trap goal 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Here we go. Shot.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
So It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Giants will
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Come on, set! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, Ringo. It's Ringo. Hey.
Ready?
Back to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Cowboy 80. Street. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Hurt. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There's nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
Here we go. One final play. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.